Do the necrophonics. Not done it in a while. Whoa, everything. I turned the necrophonics sap on I got back to CRH Paranormal. Ran a poll on Twitter recently asking, should I do another mirror investigation, a dolls investigation, or all the above? And all the above won. So going from right to left, we got Jane, Ryan, Robert, Luca, and Michael. That's the dolls. And that's not all of them. There's still about 2 or 3 left that I don't, or let's see, about maybe 3 or 4 that I don't have up here. But anyway, we got the K2, the REM pod, the flashlight. We're going to be using the temperature gauge on the I think I hit the camera on the SB11. Using the red light, we will be using the Blue Hand Ghost Tool app, and I'm going to we'll do that in just a minute. But what I want to start out with is something a little different. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you for doing that. Wow, thank you. You guys want to get started, right? Alright. Do the necrophonics. Not done it in a while. Whoa, everything. I turned the necrophonics sap on and everything's going crazy. Thank you. Okay, the temperature gauge is right beside me so I can turn it back off, but everything else is up there. If you've been following us for a while, you know I keep a temperature gauge in there myself so I can hit reset. Because usually the spirits can't ever reset. Okay, let's go. Necrophonic app. Yeah? Okay. Alright, we're going to get the Ghost Tool app going too. Can you make everything light up again? Everything but the flashlight lit up and the cat ball. Those 2 things didn't, but everything else went crazy. I got pound as my first word. Yeah, y'all pounded, that's for sure. Thank you. Oh, cat ball's going off. Thank you, Jane. Jane loves that toy. That's why I sit in her lap. Okay, the only thing you've not done is a flashlight. Thank you. That's a lot of spirits at one time together right there. Just in one little bunch. Thank you. Can you do the flashlight? You got Colonel. Luca. Luca, is Benjamin leaving you alone now? No, I got Colonial. I went from Colonel to Colonial. That's kind of interesting. Out. Near. Got display. Yeah, you're all displayed, that's for sure. I don't know what that was, but that was very, very weird. I have to go back and try to listen to that. Comment below what you all hear too. I think I heard suit. Can you try to light the flashlight up? I said how? Just tap it like you do everything else. Touch it, put your energy into it. Thank you. Just on the word display. That sounded foreign and I couldn't understand it. I think I heard it say cricket, maybe? I got the word confuse. What are you confused about? Thank you. Ron, are you the one doing the REM pod? You're usually the one that likes to do that. Okay. Thank you. I could miss the K2 go off by looking at the Coast tool just in case, but yeah, I don't want to say I missed it. I know it can happen. Jane, can you light your ball back up again? It said help. K2 hit that time too. Can you light everything back up again? That was like a spirit power charge there for a second. When it first got started. That's pretty wild. That was wild. That was pretty cool. Hello, Thomas, is that you? Thank you. Thank you. Me? Thank you. I heard it say Pap. We got AD. AD. See what the next word. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss a word. Got direction is my next word. Confused. Okay, no, I've not missed anything, so that's good. Thank you. I heard it say yep. Thank you. Is those spirits staying in the mirror? Or say yep. Luca, you never did tell me exactly if Benjamin's leaving you alone. Is he leaving you alone now? Heard yep again. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. Keep hearing yep. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, I got a peering. Thank you. Sounds like the Morse code with that stuff when it does that sometimes. Couldn't understand that. They look like a little kid. see what the next word might be. Disjointed. Well, that's a weird word. Thomas, if you're here, will you light that K2 up? Hush. That wouldn't be him doing that, but. There's a REM pod again. Thank you. Maybe you want to do that one instead. Thomas is a little boy that died on the land next door to me, which is my parents' land. We think he died on that land. And it had been back in early 1900s, maybe late 1800s, somewhere in that neighborhood. And he'd been, I think, around 8 years old. Yep, each and unique. Yeah, each one of y'all are unique, yes. Wow, that's each and unique. Each is unique, yes. Still like if you did light that flashlight up. It's the only thing you've not done yet. Michael, can you do that? No. They said now. Yeah, now can you light that up now? Now it could flash real quick and I miss it too, so that can happen. I don't think I missed a flashlight, just flash real quick, but that is a possibility. Scared? Don't be scared. Maybe Jane will light that ball back up again. That's pretty wild. Jane does on things on her terms. So the last time, let me stop the necrophonic. The last time I investigated Jane, just with her and Robert actually, she didn't at all. But this time, there you go. She did it. Got some. Oh, the K2 went off. Yeah, it's going off. Thank you for doing that. Heard yelp again. Thank you. Can you light that box with red light up again and make it go all the way, like all of it go off? Thank you. Next word is Doug, which could be my uncle. His name is Doug. Uncle Doug, are you in here? Oh, lit up. Thank you. He may be in here too. Yeah. Okay, looks like we might be getting another word. That's like a little kid going, yeah, yeah. Thank you. That kind of sounds like Morse code too. Got famous? Who's famous? K2 is doing pretty good. Eel. Up. Okay. Thank you. So the word we're still on is famous. But it's like it's wanting to change. It's doing what it can. Thank you. Got during. My next word. Can you tell me what color the light is shining on you? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. So it went to the next one over, which was yellow, which means the spirit must have been a little closer to it. If it all goes off at one time, from what I understand, it's like they're like on it as opposed to like putting their energy right near it. So they may be touching it if it all goes off crazy. That's what I understand. Thank you. Thank you. One. You never told me what color the light is. Got naval. Somebody was in the Navy. See, Robert looks like he is a sailor. Got help. Who needs help? Heard help again, and I couldn't make it out after that. Who's wanting help? Another one. Okay, so I had to pause. My battery is dying on the camera, so I had to change batteries. The battery was pretty full when I started, but anyway, let's get back into this. Last word we got was naval. So, like I said, Robert looks like he was in the Navy. We'll go back to let me get it necrophonic and get it going again. said home. Still like from light the flashlight up. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what that was. Some of this sounds kind of foreign, so I can't understand it sometimes. Heard something say and then I don't understand what it was after that. Let me get the temperature gauge going again. Turn things off to kind of preserve batteries for me while I was changing. What? It was so wild that everything went off at the beginning of this thing. Yes. So I'm under the assumption that, oh, thank you. I'm under the assumption that possibly Benjamin has left Luca along, so we maybe have that. There's tons of, well, not tons, but there are some spirits in that mirror. Is why I keep it covered. Got Link. Michael, turn that flashlight on for me. Make it go on. Jane, can you do your cat ball again? Make it light up. Okay, still on the word Link, but it's like it's going to change, so let me keep an eye on that for a moment. So I'm kind of letting this session be kind of a free-for-all. Whatever they want to do, say, or whatever, we're letting them. So I'm not going to ask a ton of questions, but we'll see what they have to say. Excuse me. And got Reed. You're talking about, I did O. Henry's book earlier. Y'all reading his book? So I don't know if the investigation is up, but let me pause just a second. I did an investigation with O. Henry's, some books that I found that were written by O. Henry, and really intense investigation with REM pods and stuff going off. So really, really cool. I don't know what that was. Got conscience. I think it's a detail. Got busy is my next word. Thank you. It has been busy. It's been a busy session for sure with all these different things going on. We've had some intense moments in our live streams in the past. If you go back and look at our live streams in the shed, it's been pretty intense with, not totally bad, but just everything going off at one time. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I think it said a shell. What that meant. Like I say, comment below. I say this quite a bit, but comment below what you all hear. Or even see if you catch something. Okay, it. Still on the word busy on the ghost tool. I think the K2 went off again. K2 has been fairly active. I think the K2 is the easiest thing for them to do. I think it just seems like K2s are so easy for them to touch and manipulate. REM pod, so-so. Flashlight's very hard. Cat ball's not easy either. What? Always is my next word. So K2 is always easy to do? Is that what you're saying? Which is why I like to use the K2 probably more than anything else, because it may be, if it's easier for the spirits to use, it's a better communication tool than trying to make them really use a ton of energy to put into flashlights or whatever. But it doesn't mean they can't do it. They can do it. But I do recommend the K2. Hear me? I think that's what it said. What are you saying? You say burnt? Okay. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. And Ryan was the one that always, he's the bear. It always seemed like it was, anytime the REM pod was near it, it would go crazy. I got fragment. That's my next word. That's a kind of an odd word, but okay. Let's see, we may have another one coming through. It's going crazy. Ceiling and tied. There's something tied to the ceiling. Oh, thank you. What's tied to the ceiling? Thank you. I think it said owl. Above? Okay, that's... I'm looking above. You said tied and ceiling. What are you talking about? Thank you. Whoa, thank you. Goodness. Thank you. Okay, you want me to figure what is okay, okay. Thank you. Holy moly. Thank you. We're really getting into it now. Thank you for doing that. I don't know. Okay, so you guys are already talking about the ceiling and something tied. The only thing above me is a ceiling fan. Unless you're seeing something in the spirit world that I don't know about. Teen? Like a teenager? So whatever it was, thank you. whatever it got lock is my next word. Let me pause this a second. So it's really gone crazy on that REM pod. They're trying to tell me something, I think, but I guess. But this shed's not very old at all. It's just you've been here, a couple of years, and they're saying tide, ceiling, all that stuff, and there used to be a tree here years ago. Are you talking about the tree? Are you seeing something? Okay. What was tide? I mean, I can't. You'll have to tell me what it is. I said what it is. It sounded like alarm. You trying to sound the alarm about something? I don't know. So yeah, there used to be a tree here, which I believe is a portal that opens and lets the spirits go in and out. Besides the ones that are here in the dolls in the mirror, but in some of our past live streams, we've pretty much determined that the tree, when it got cut down years ago, just kind of started letting things come through, and now the shed's like a portal that they run through, going back and forth. So that's what we're figuring is going on. Now I've been seeing shadow figures lately, which I don't really normally do. So it's getting. That's why I want to do another investigation out here, because shadow figures in the house. Also, just the weirdness out here, things that can happen sometimes. Yeah. Still on the word alarm. Thank you. I think it says ceiling. I think it said tide. We're still talking about the ceiling? Okay. Okay. It said hi. It said make it, I think. Okay, so the ghost tool has been a while. It's still on the word alarm. It's kind of like it's going up, like it's going to change, and it goes right back down. I think it said house. It said we love you. I said ignored. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got suspect? You have a suspect or something? This? Is that what it said? Okay guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Pretty intense the way those dolls and I guess the mirror was helping out too. Lighting everything up, making it go crazy. We'll definitely do another one of these investigations, but until next time, God bless.